Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment to battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Ole Miss Rebels will get the first crack on offense today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Important second down play coming up. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets made on the out route. They can't slow him down. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Tries to get it to the running back. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Bringing pressure. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And who will score? Touchdown, Ole Miss. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So Virginia's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players for just a few guys, Kirk. What do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half. With the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Breaking tackles. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Cavaliers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The back's got it on the pitch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they lined up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Virginia. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's got it. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams would... More of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, a lot of times you'll see a strong safety up close to the box trying to defend the run, but this time he's able to sneak in there and come up with a quarterback sack.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he slings this pass over the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Short loss of the play, sets up 2nd and long from the 18. And there's the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll throw it now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just run and pound hill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has a...
Football comes out. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can...
Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, and you get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
An important third down play coming up. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will have to kick this away. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This backs vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Catch made on the left side. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
So, second down after the incompletion. And And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? He'll hand it off. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
The Rebels will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Virginia offense back off the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
That's just not a whole lot of options. Back on the RPO, the defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. You'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Back in motion now. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the 2nd down play. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to scramble to his left. Finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking for his back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give him just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They call the counter play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire...
The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And this offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Well, so far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. For a play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They keep moving right down the field for a touchdown. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
3rd down after that running play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Cavaliers pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. This was a promising promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Point after, not right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left, and it's complete. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. 2nd down after that completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. There's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Not much the defense can do here. Time to just kneel down and take the victory home. First down. They're going to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Here comes the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Virginia Cavaliers.